Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I will explain how to export and import SharePoint site as a template using PnP PowerShell. Here is the SharePoint site named Project Management, which I want to take it as a template. And you can see here, I have created 5 different lists on the custom site page. So when I come here, you can see in this SharePoint list, I have created some views based on the start date and due dates. And here also with JSON, I have created some formatting things. And now here you can see Gantt chart also I have created. And coming to this project list, here also I have used JSON code for formatting all these things and created many views on this list. And now coming to the custom pages. So here you can see when I click on any button control, this all projects, it will navigate me to this project list. And when I click on this project tasks, it will takes me back to this project tasks. Like that, I have created one web part here and then completed projects I am displaying over here and in progress projects and then overdue projects. And here when I click on any item, that item selected item details will be displayed here. And then project budget, my tasks, and then overdue task, everything I am displaying over here like this. Now here is my new SharePoint site, which is a new one. Here I haven't created anything, but what I want is whatever the list and its views present in those lists and that custom page, I want to do everything in this site also. But doing manually will takes me more time. So I am using PnP PowerShell code to replicate that site into this site. Now we will see what are those PnP PowerShell commands that will replicate the existing SharePoint site into this new SharePoint site. So here are those two commands. The get-pnp site templates command is used to extract the SharePoint site and store it in this XML file. And then this invoke-pnp site template command is used to import that extracted site template into a new site. And it is having the parameters like out. For this out parameter, we need to provide the file path, XML file path, where this extracted template needs to be stored. And here in the invoke -pnp site template, path parameter is there. So here we need to provide the extracted file path and then clear navigation. Many other parameters also there. So up to now, whatever we require, that much only I am explaining. Here the clear navigation is used to clear the navigation. For example, if I only use without this clear navigation and these two commands only means whatever the home conversations document notebook all these things are there, right? It will create one more time, so it will be like double. So in order to avoid that one, we are using that clear navigation. And also I have some other codes, I will explain those things. Now to run the PnP PowerShell script, I am using VS Code. You can also use Windows PowerShell ISE. And one more thing before only I am informing, if you want to run this PowerShell script, make sure you have registered an app in the Microsoft Enter ID and get that client ID to interact with the SharePoint site, because it is mandatory now when we are using this PnP PowerShell. So here is the PnP PowerShell command which is used to extract and import the SharePoint site template. So at starting I have took two variables which is storing the both the source and target site URLs. And then I used connect-pnp online command to connect with the source site URL. So for this URL, I have provided this variable. And then here I took the client ID, which I have created an app for this source site. And then here I am using this get-pnp site template command. And for this out parameter, I have provided a file name .xml. So extracted file will be stored into this file. And then after extracting, now we need to import in this target site URL, right? So again, I have provided one more connect-pnp online command. So here for the URL parameter, I am providing this target site URL. And then for the client ID, I am giving the app ID which I created for this tenant, and then here I am using interactive parameters so that so I can interact, I can provide my credentials while running. And then this is the invoke -pnp site template command which will invoke into the new site. So for this path parameter, I have provided the file path which I took in this get-pnp site template command, and then I used this clear navigation. And as I said before, this clear navigation is used to avoid the duplication of navigation. And then here you might get doubt of why I'm taking these two commands. So whenever we are replicating one site into the new site, it will also take like everything from the existing site to the new site. So here in my case, I already have the basic list and these templates. So I don't want the default list which is created whenever we are creating the site. So I am storing all this default list and the galleries, taxonomy, content types, everything into this system list array. And then using the get PnP list, I am fetching one by one, and then the list which I created like the custom example project list, project task I have created, right? If those things are there, it will invoke, otherwise it will skip that one and displays like we are skipping this default list. Now let's run the code. Here you can see it is asking me to log in. So make sure you have to provide the credentials for the source site URL, not the target one. This code I am running in the second time, so that's why it is asking me to choose to overwrite the existing one. So I have provided yes. If you are doing the first time, it won't display this one. And now you can see it is extracting all the content types, listing instances, and it is also showing that the documents, form templates, project budget, Gantt chart, everything it is taking. Project task, project list, and so these are the list instances. Project list site is and the client side pages. This one which I created application. Now it is asking me to connect for the target site URL. So I'm choosing those credentials. Let me provide the password. Now here you can see it is skipping those things, and then it is applying the template to this site, applying everything, site security things and application lifecycle management and its features, fields, everything, project budget and the list that I have created, all these things it is applying, project Gantt chart. Now template applied successfully. Let's check the SharePoint site once. Let me refresh it. And now here you can see it is added all the SharePoint list which are present in the old list. And when I click on this one, you can see it won't add data, but it created all the columns and the views which I added to this list. Same for all the list, and here you can see data is added, is not added, but it has added all the views. Now we will see the custom page that I have created. So here you can see it is added, but the themes it isn't added yet. When I click on any button also, it takes me to that particular list. And here you can see the remaining things I have added, that completed project, in progress projects and overdue projects. Everything it is added. So this way, whenever you want to add one template from the existing template, you can use this PnP PowerShell commands. And thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.